In this video, we bring you 5 starter step variations for West Coast swing. Hey gang, Brian B. and Miss Megan, we're bringing you 5 starter step variations for West Coast swing. We're gonna go through them real quick, and then we'll go ahead and break them down and discuss kind of where and when and why and how they're gonna be used. That was fast. So the first one is we're just gonna sway for 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll take off into our pattern. Second one, we're gonna triple both directions, 1 and 2, back 3 and 4, and take off into our pattern. The third one is the most standard, where we take a triple to my left, the follower's right, for 1 and 2, we anchor 3 and 4, and then take off into the next pattern. The final 2 are more advanced. The first one's gonna be a rock and go. 1 and 2, anchor 3 and 4 into the next pattern. And the final one, a rotating starter step, where we're gonna switch places in the slot, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and we'll take off into the next pattern. So let's discuss these real quick. First of all, basics of starter step, right? I have my hand in a closed dance position. Half my hand is on one side, the fingers are curled around. If she was a box, I would have a hand across her. Swing grip, so basic West Coast swing grip. On the 1, 2, 3, 4 of the first variation, we just sway 1, 2, and we come back for 3, 4. And you can use any kind of body rhythm you want, as long as you're taking up 2 beats per step. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just like any anchor, we're gonna end up finishing that in an away connection, so I have connection to lead whatever pattern I want coming out. That's the first variation. Second one's a little bit old school, so that first one's very, very common. Second one's a little bit old school, but you're still gonna see it in a lot of places depending upon where you dance. And that's more of an East Coast swing basic, where we triple to my left and then my right. So we have 1 and 2, and we go back the other way, 3 and 4. And you can do this side together side, closing your feet both directions. You can also cross your feet and cross your feet back. And again, the key at the end is the follower fills out that connection. So if we do it one more time, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, there's connection there at the end of the last triple to take off. Cool. Third one, the most standard, where we're gonna triple to the left, and then we're gonna anchor step in place. So that kind of follows the current trend of West Coast swing, where we have 1 triple on 1 and 2, and then we anchor in place 3 and 4, again, filling out the connection to take off to the next pattern, right? That's your most common one that you're gonna see quite a lot. The next one is a little more complicated. We still have the first triple, 1 and 2, but now we use a rock and go, where we rock for 3 and 4, and I cut out of the slot 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And there's 2 ways I can do this as the leader. Either one will work, and it a little bit depends upon the connection of your follower. So after the first triple, 1 and 2, if it's not connected really well, I can rock with the follower for 3 and 4, prepping her onto that foot, maybe for an inside turn, right? If we do that one more time from this side. If we have good connection, boom, right off the bat, we can have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The final one is a rotating starter step. This one's really fun. I use this quite a bit. So we have the same triple to the leader's left, the follower's right, for 1 and 2. I'm going to rock her back for 3. I'm going to start to change with my left foot for and, pivoting the follower as we step for 4. So we look at that again, and we'll look at this one at the other side as well. We have 1 and 2. I need to use my right hand to send her back. 3, I retract onto my left foot, her right, and I pivot her and step in a position where we're connected away for 4, and then we can take off with whatever's next. If we look at that from the other side, we have a 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Cool? That is the rotating starter step. That is 5 variations for your starter step for West Coast swing. If you guys want more cool variations for stuff, we obviously have the starter step at the beginning of the pattern, but at the end of every pattern is an anchor step. And we did a cool video that I'll link up in the corner called 5 variations for your anchor step for West Coast swing. Thanks, gang. We'll see you again soon.